going on, everybody? No Hat Go Ham here. Welcome back to the channel. Let's find some news, baby. #FindSomeNews.com. Today we have 118 mods on the testing list. We're going to talk about some mods that got uploaded to ModHub over the weekend. SiiD Modding has officially quit modding. Well, kinda. And we got 11 modders to talk about, including some of the biggest new mods heading our way. Let's check it out. Starting off with the mods and testing. Today we have 118 mods on the list, almost double what we had on Thursday, and it appears that either a lot of stuff passed testing or a lot of stuff failed testing, because 115 of those mods are in stage 1 or PC testing, and only 3 of them are in stage 2 or console testing. Either way, some notable mods in stage 1 of testing today include the grass dryer, the Planet Pumps and Hoses extension, and the Seed Hawk fertilizer caddy. Also in testing, we have the John Deere 6M Black Edition, Massey Ferguson LS 2200 Gen 2 baler pack, Case IH Magnum 8900 series, and the matching Case IH 890 loader. Rounding out PC testing today, we've got the TLX Phoenix Winterwolf Raw Smash Harvester pack, Staircase 900 ER series, Farm Production, and Landau 7431 VT 33 foot. Some notable maps in the first stage of testing today include St. Cali, Iowa Plains View, European Countryside, Bad Cow, Wilhelmina 22, Old Land, Riverside 22, Gadenthal, Westbridge Hills, and Colonia. And your only 3 mods in testing for console today are the B402 Disc Harrow, Joskin Modulo 2, and the 114G 124G series. With all that being said, we still have 211 mods sitting waiting to be tested, and the current average waiting time of newly submitted mods is down to 6 work days. There's also a few mods that have already been submitted or resubmitted for testing over the weekend that we've been talking about at Farm Sim News. The first is the service truck from Matt Trucker 921, the John Deere AMT 600 by Slush's Modding, Lizard TAC 21000 22000 by Reserve Vertex, the RL80 Side Brush Cutter from GNFS, and the Camara Straw Trailer from Calaruga Modding. All of these mods are currently with Giants waiting testing. A few weeks ago, SiiD Modding announced that he would be stepping away from modding and that the Clauslexian US version would be his last mod. Well, today we find out why, because he started his new job at Giant Software. He may not be creating mods for us to use on ModHub anymore, but he's actually going to be creating base game and DLC items for us to enjoy. Everyone gets to use this stuff now. Congratulations, SiiD Modding, on reaching your dream job and your continued success. This is just the beginning, my friend. Jumping over to modern news, EY Modding is making more progress on his McCormick-Deering W4 tractor, with only the decals left to do before it's ready for internal testing. He did drop a full showcase video on his YouTube channel over the weekend. If you guys would like to check that out for yourself, do keep in mind, because of the era of the tractor, as you may expect, there are very limited customization options. Only the engine and wheels can be changed. There's also no 3-point hitch on the back of it, but he solved that problem with an older looking custom trailed lifter that works perfect with the McCormick or his John Deere A, which did fill testing last week, by the way. This trailed lifter has 2 different weight options, as well as main color and rim color options. This is also shown off in the McCormick video near the end, link below. Agritono shows off a few more color options coming with the customizations in this TRA quad update. We have black and silver with red suspension parts, all black, which looks very good, and the blue and black with bright orange suspension and wheels. We still aren't quite sure if this is an updated 2023 model version or if it's an update to the existing version in game, but either way, the most popular quad in Farm Sim 22 is getting a makeover. Taking it back to classic stuff, 82 Studios TLX 1982 pickup truck made some great progress over the weekend, with more work being done to the new side mirrors and other customization options like the bed cover and lighting around. 82 Studios making really nice progress on this truck, and we should see more on it on Wednesday, as that's the next day he is set to go live. I'll keep you guys updated if that changes. Next up, we've got an update heading our way from Dominic on his recently released Lizard XJ, and a timeline of when we could expect to see the update ready. We're going to be getting new body wraps, beacon lights, tracks, including the tank tracks, light bar, lighting options for 360-degree coverage around the vehicle, and a few more things. If you thought that this thing was already epic, wait till you see this update. Dom says the update should be coming next month. Additionally, we get to see a few more screenshots of his overland trailer, which is going to have functioning doors. It'll be able to carry any liquid, and it will work with a multi-product auto load, similar to the back of the XJ. You'll be able to jump in, sit down if you'd like to as well. I think that's pretty cool. This is a really neat trailer and may end up being a little bit overpowered depending on your application. BC Bueller Farms has announced what his next mod is going to be, the Land Clearing Pack. This pack will consist of a jerry can, which also looks like it causes a fire, and the Quick Claw Bucket. The idea of this pack being for clearing trees and bushes off the fields to make it easier to farm on. The jerry can is also used to make trees just disappear, and it says it happens almost instantaneously and is compatible with all platforms. The Quick Claw Bucket is a jack of all trades and can do, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, many things. It's a normal bucket with either 2,500 liter or 5,000 liter capacity, a grapple for moving trees around, both of which can be toggled instantly, and it'll also knock down trees, which BC says is a little finicky, but it does work, and it can also dig up stumps and bushes, though I'm not quite sure how the stump thing is going to work. That sounds pretty cool. Oh yeah, and it'll get rid of grass, leaving just a fill texture behind, ready to farm. There's a lot more fine-tuning that he needs to do on this to make it perfect, but this is absolutely epic. What do you think of his new mod? Let me know. Pepe978 has partnered with Carraro Tractors, not to be confused with Antonio Carraro, to bring some new tractors into the game. As Pepe is an Italian creator, it should come as no surprise that these tractors are for vineyard work and much smaller than I think a lot of the viewers of this channel may want to see. However, if you guys are looking for a more versatile option when working with smaller jobs and vines and things like that, these may be a great place to start. So far, all we have is the announcement itself, and no mods have been shown off. Carraro tractors date back to the 1930s, with the Carraro name being added in the 1960s. Their website is a little difficult to translate, plus it's a lot of corporate talk, which means absolutely nothing. But as far as gameplay is concerned, I don't see anything new or different from what we already have. However, Hispano-Modding does have something new and different for us, with more updated information on his container mods and a little sneak peek at the Elm Creek Pacific train done. Unfortunately, he has had to remove the automatic coupling from the containers, as the tension belts on the train were not working to get to the top container, so now that's gone. And now that that issue has been sorted, he's back working on updates to the containers, the trailers, and the crane, which all failed testing last week. However, he's working on them as of late yesterday evening. Hopefully we'll see them submitted in the next day or two. Attaboy looks to be resurrecting a mod that we got back in Farm Sim 19, the Case IH 8575 Square Baler. This mod was made in collaboration back then with the ABP team and Black Sheep Modding. The baler only requires 85 horsepower and costs a cheap 24 grand. Nice, cheap and easy power. I know it's going to be welcomed with open arms. And it does kind of look like the Massey Ferguson baler that we got with the Massey pack, the old Gen Massey pack back in 17. And he also says furthermore that that pack may not be making a return just because his time modding is limited. Pascal Counts is back for the first time in the new year, as his bulk trailer back did fail testing, as he says that the idea wasn't really understood. So plans have changed. He's working on a modified sugar and grain mill, 2 different mods, and the pallet spawner for both will be replaced with the bulk trailer pickup. Moving flour with a tanker? Yes, please. Poor Boy Modding's got a few specs for the animals on his new map, Rogue River Valley. So the pig farm will hold 300 pigs, medium cow barn holds 500, the small cow barn holds 200, chickens will be 300, sheep will be 300 as well, and cows, sheep, and horses will all take alfalfa, and he's added rye and onions to the pig feed. He's also added sorghum and rye to the chickens, and he's setting this as a base for all of his future maps and updates in progress or things that may come in the future. That way, all of his maps will have the same setup and features for players to not only enjoy, but also have a cohesiveness between the maps. You learn one, and you know them all. And lastly, today we've got a quick update from Taylor Farms on the Frankenmuth 4X PC map. After 6 hours and 190 traffic splines later, the traffic is now done and working. He's painting foliage and ground textures, says they're about 95% done. Houses are all switched out for the Farm Sim 22 versions, and the barn textures have all been updated, just as all of his other maps did last week. Again, this version of Frankenmuth is being designed for PC only. However, this self-aware segue to the outro was designed for everyone. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description. And you can check out the entire video in the form of a news article on farmsimnews.com. Remember, there's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod is going to be released. And if I didn't talk about something that you want to know about, that just simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you need to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is it for today's news video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way, you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. What's that? Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace. I tell you what, I'm really gonna miss working with SiiD modding on some of his stuff, but I'm so happy for him. Yes!